Well, there's nothing better than the aroma of holiday food cooking in the kitchen.
So Henry's out there cooking up something that we're not going to get, right, Henry?
That's right. I'm going to get it. So listen, you know, it's Christmas a couple of days away, so naturally we're going to do some Jewish cooking. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. The author of Cooking Jewish is going to join us. Judy Bart Kancigor is going to make, what are we going to make? What is that?
We're going to make layered hummus and eggplant appetizer.
How do you like that? And by the way, her book also includes shiitake, where is that? Shiitake mushroom matzo balls. We're going to talk about the book, talk about the food, and we might do a little eating coming up on Crumb for this weekend. Wow, I just love that swishing sound. So, Cooking Jewish, what better subject for 2 days before Christmas? Judy Bart Kancigor wrote the book, and she is an inspiration for anybody who ever dreamed about getting published. Actually self-published the sort of the beginnings of this book. Can you tell us how this book got published?
Certainly. My aunts were kind of dying off at the same time that we were expecting our first grandchild. And I thought, you know, we're losing one generation, another one is coming. I've got to get these recipes and the stories and the photos down. So I just self-published this little spiral-bound book, thought it was just for my family. 8 printings later, I had sold 11,000 copies, and Workman came to me. So I like to say, I give other authors hope.
Yeah, that's an amazing story. So Workman Press came to you and said,
they said,
hey, let's do
bigger.
The bigger version, and this one really is extensive, and I happen to love the pictures, by the way.
Thank you.
Let me just show you one particular picture of an absolute cutie. Is she not adorable? Who is that?
That's me.
So
the author off to an early start.
Indeed. So the kinds of items in here, something old, something new, a lot of mixed
Huge variety
stuff.
Because there's over 300 contributors to the book. In-laws of in-laws of in-laws beg to be my cook. And we
all
took them.
in the family.
Of course.
What is distinctive about Jewish cuisine as opposed to non-Jewish cuisine?
You know, you don't have to be Jewish to cook Jewish. I think cooking Jewish is cooking with love, cooking with memories, cooking with tradition. But hey, this is right before Christmas. A party's going on. We love a party, so let's do it.
Okay, so we're going to make this. This is the finished product.
Yes, this is layered eggplant with hummus, appetizer, and the hummus is made in the food processor, so it's really easy. Mine is a little different. We've already made some, but mine is a little different because we use roasted garlic for it, so that's why it's gonna have a really good flavor. And of course, it's got lemon juice, tahini, chickpeas. We've got some cumin, white pepper, cayenne pepper, and some salt, and this all goes in the food processor.
I didn't realize all of that would go into hummus. Is that?
Goes into my hummus.
Yeah, boy, you threw in everything, didn't you?
It's actually my daughter-in-law Tracy's hummus, so.
Oh, okay.
But it's mine now. It's mine today. So what we do for the presentation, and really, if you're in a hurry and you want to make this, you can even use store-bought hummus.
No.
You could.
Oh, Judy.
Of course, this one is better.
Honestly.
Okay, so we're going to layer some here, and we've got a beautiful blue plate to set it off with.
Yeah,
now
did you bring that yourself? Lorraine, our food stylist.
Yeah,
Lorraine.
I think Lorraine came up with this one. And Lorraine has made some eggplant for us here. This is just sauteed in a little bit of olive oil. And we've got some balsamic vinaigrette here. So if you want to stir this up a little bit. Sure,
I'll stir. That's my specialty.
This is your specialty? Okay, we're going to put in just a little. We don't need very much. A little bit more. Okay, say when.
When.
All righty. And, you know, after you stir it up, there's salt in the vinaigrette, but you want to salt this too because salt is a really
Jews love salt. I got to tell you.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, I got to tell you, my family has always oversalted, and I am a victim of that.
Salt is a really important ingredient. Too little and it tastes bland, and too much and it's inedible, really. Yeah. So we're just using a little. And here's it. That's it.
Boy.
Just layer it down. And, you know, chefs have often told me that they've invented a recipe in a dream, and I never believed it until it happened to me.
Really?
Yeah, because I was making the hummus for a party, and I was making the eggplant salad that's in the cookbook. And in my dream, the two merged into one, and I thought, gee, this would be really great as an appetizer.
A little garnish with a little bit of pine
nuts. Yeah, I'm going to do these are toasted pine nuts, and make sure when you're using nuts to always toast them. And you can do the
Yes, I'm
cilantro thing. Are you good with cilantro?
Oh, watch.
All right.
See, the higher that you start,
you know,
better the pattern.
You're teaching me something here.
That's
That is
right. See,
fabulous.
I've studied that for years.
That is
By the way,
great.
would you please tell folks about your professional training to be a chef and a cookbook author?
Okay, well, Henry thought it was pretty funny that I was a court reporter for 24 years. So my job was to sit in a corner, take down other people's words, and give them back what they said.
So, ladies and gentlemen, court reporter, the perfect preparation
go.
to be a best-selling cookbook author. The book is called Cooking Jewish, and the website, cookingjewish.com, does it have this recipe on it?
Yes, I put
it
this
already
recipe on
does.
it.
And we just want to show you a couple of other quick dishes.
Okay, here's our rugelach. You got to say it, rugelach.
Rugelach.
There you go.
Yeah.
And please have one.
And these are biscotti, but I've just discovered that, in fact, they are
Mandelbrot.
Mandelbrot, which doesn't sound nearly as marketable as biscotti.
But you dip them in coffee and you'll get the same.
Yeah, that's another thing you have to do. You have to dip.
Yeah, definitely. This is very crunchy. And there's 3 different Mandelbrots in the cookbook. These are Aunt Irene's.
Thank you very much. Marty and Isabel, we're just going to dig in here.
Yes, of course, Henry.
And I will be sure to let you know how it is.
Bah humbug.
Yeah, of course. He loves it.
And you can use it for
My
any
stomach is growling at about this stage. And up next on Crown 4 News Weekend, a check of this morning's top stories. 2 million people traveling this holiday weekend. The latest on flight delays across the country and maybe some here in the Bay Area.
And let's take a live look outside. Beautiful start to the day in San Francisco. Some clouds, but no rain in the forecast. Highs today in the upper 50s. We'll have another check of the weather when we come back.